Oh, wow. They're yelling, "What's wrong with you?" Wow. You can't do that. That's what he said. Ooh. No, no, no. Wow. 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 So before we get started, I would love to get your perspective. Just comment below. I read all of the messages, so I'd love to hear what you have to say. Now let's go back, okay? So let's go back to the actual pitch, right? So you can see here, this pitch from our angle, it looks like it's borderline. It looks like it could be called a strike. It looks like it could go either way. The catcher does a phenomenal job of selling it, right? They bring that glove up and it looks like it's an actual strike. So I don't know. It could go either way. You could call it a strike. You could call it a ball. We can't really see the height or the depth of it. So from my angle, from our angle, it could go either way. I don't know if it's too low, but it also looks like it's good. Now, let's go to, obviously the catcher thinks that's a strike because they held it there for a long period of time, right? And she seems like she's a little frustrated by that. And then now the softball coach goes out and talks to his team, okay? And now they orchestrate something, and this is allegedly, that's all I'm saying. It's allegedly, but you can see here that the catcher runs away from the softball and it just crushes the umpire in the face. Okay, so this was, in my opinion, on purpose, right? I mean, we're looking at this and you cannot tell me that this not on purpose. The catcher didn't even try to catch that ball. They just ran out of the way like like they were up at the plate, right? So if that's the case, shout out to the umpire for having composure and just walking off, right? Not causing any more drama or starting a fight, because there's some umpires I've been around when I was playing that would have charged right to that coach and just started wailing on him, right? So shout out to the umpire for having some composure and taking it and just walking off. And you can see here they called the game. But if this is true, right? If this coach did tell his players to do this, he should not be coaching at all. At all. He should never be able to step on a field and coach these kids, because that is terrible. You're going up to your team and saying, "Hey, we need to send a message." And they actually did it, right? They actually did it. And so to me, I'm thinking this isn't about the coach. This is about the kids, right? Being able to compete, being able to develop, being able to create new experiences, right? It's about them. And if the coach feels so personally, so involved, so attached to this, that he feels like he got disrespected for that, and then he goes out and tells his girls to do this, he should not be a part of coaching, because this is terrible. This is bad, right? So this bad behavior should not be allowed on the field ever again. Okay. So as far as the girls, I'm a little torn with the pitcher. I'm torn with the pitcher and the catcher here, because they were listening to their coach, obviously. But at the same time, these aren't like 10-year-old girls. These are 16, 17. It could be, they're in high school, right? So they know what's right and wrong. And for them to go along with it, I'm a little torn. But the big debate I want to talk about is the actual softball coach. They should never be allowed on the field. But I want to know your thoughts. What do you guys think about this? Should the coach be able to coach, continue coaching? What's your thoughts? Have you ever seen something like this? I've never seen anything like this in all my times of playing. I've seen some times where, the player, the catcher, gets crossed up and it hits the umpire, but not so. This is just so blatant, right? So I would love to get your perspective on this, and thank you for watching.